Hi, I'm happy. Well, I am happy. I feel happy. Also, my name is Happy. I did choose my name, and I also did choose my attitude. I didn't have either of those at some points in my life. There are things that I do to maintain happiness. It is not an accident. I am purposefully grateful. I do things that make me proud, like running, volunteering with the food bank, writing inmates, volunteering at homeless shelters, and other things that I feel are the right thing to do, make me feel like I am living the way I want to live. It's no accident. These are some purposeful steps I make towards happiness. The fact that I categorize myself and think of myself as a happy person is something that I would have not have seen coming. There have been times in my life that I thought that happiness was not an option for me and never would be. The time that really stands out as solidifying for me that I could not be happy was when I was 19 years old. There was a fella I'd been dating. I think I said something he didn't like, and he hit me in the face with the muzzle of a gun. And then he put it under my jaw and pushed my head so far back I thought it was going to come off. And he told me that if I made another noise, he was going to kill me right then. 4 or 6 months went by, I really don't know how long. He took me to another state. My life was threatened every single day, until one day I decided to take some power over my death. I knew I was not going to continue. This was the end of my story. And I didn't want to be the girl that died in captivity being tortured. I wanted to be the girl that died running. I had no idea I would be the girl that did not die running. And here I am. I very quickly became homeless. My mind was broken. My body was broken. I had no connections. I had no money. And I was in a part of the country I'd never been to. Years went by before I was diagnosed with post-traumatic stress disorder. When I heard that was my diagnosis, I have post-traumatic stress disorder, I thought, I know what that means. There's 2 things it means. You live homeless and then die homeless, or you commit suicide. At the time, I had been struggling with homelessness for years already, and I thought of suicide every day. So I thought, well, I'll do one until I do the other. Instead, I was told to go to therapy. And I learned things in therapy. I learned a lot of things in therapy. And what I learned was that happiness is a skill set and a choice. And I started following the program I was told to follow to be happy. I was in behavioral cognitive therapy, or cognitive behavioral therapy, which was very useful for me. But I took away 2 major lessons that I think changed everything for me. And I have a close friend who was recently diagnosed with post-traumatic stress disorder. And I know that it's important to hear, as a person with any sort of trauma, drama, sadness, or plague on their mind, that mental illness is not permanent. You can pass through it, and there are ways to do it. The first major lesson that stuck with me and did something in my life was the lesson, fake it till you make it. It doesn't mean fake out other people and trick people. It means fake yourself out. If you feel like you can't get out of bed and face the day, okay, that's respectable, but get out of bed and face the day. If you feel that you're not worthy of anyone taking care of you, that's reasonable, but take care of yourself anyway. If you feel like there's no hope, that's fine, but act hopeful anyway. That lesson was a hard one to begin living, but it helped me a lot. The second lesson, the one that I still use to this day and used to have taped over my bed for years, is make yourself proud. In any situation, if I don't know what to do, I know the thing that makes me proud is the right one. And that's how I get my happy, full days with gratitude, and I've built a life with people who love me all around me. Looking at my life, I would have said, that's a person that doesn't have a chance at happiness. And it's taken time and it's taken work. What it takes is some skills, a little bit of dedication. So if you are not happy and you think you can't be happy, I recommend that you try to learn some skills, fake it till you make it, make yourself proud. And I became happy. I know you can too.